U.S. new Cold War battle cry in the South China Sea. Stepped-up U.S. aggression against China has been especially notable in the South China Sea. A military and diplomatic one-two punch has formed the nucleus of U.S. actions against China recently. First, the United States conducted 3 dual aircraft carrier exercises in the South China Sea within 1 month, then it sent an E-8C reconnaissance plane flying near the Guangdong coast twice in 3 days, all capped off by an announcement from the U.S. Department of State changing the United States South China Sea policy after a quarter of a century. The intensity and severity of these moves was surprising, and the negative impacts on maritime and regional security brought by these actions are particularly worrying. America's new Cold War against China is in full swing in the South China Sea. First, the United States redefined its bilateral relations with China in the South China Sea. From the U.S. perspective, the South China Sea issue is considered within the framework of comprehensive strategic competition with China. Thus, being at odds with China will be the key out of present and future U.S. policy in the South China Sea. In a policy statement by Secretary of State Mike Pompeo on July 13, China was described as a great power believing might makes right in the pursuit of maritime empire. His tone implied that the United States will stand with the international community in defense of freedom and democracy to reject China's ambition as a maritime empire, as Washington once did in the Cold War against the Soviet Union. In this context, descriptions of China bullying Southeast Asian countries are used as more evidence of authoritarianism, revisionism, and great power strategic rivalry. Apparently the United States has decided to combine the South China Sea issue with separate lines of attack over Hong Kong, the coronavirus, the trade war, and human rights problem. From recent U.S. military actions and tough statements, it is obvious that dialogue and cooperation on the South China Sea issue has been abandoned as a policy choice by the Trump administration. Based on the Trump government's logic, there is no space for the two countries to cooperate in the South China Sea. Instead, making all-out efforts to contain China is going to be the driving force behind the U.S. South China Sea policy. Second, the goal of U.S. military action in the South China Sea has seemingly upgraded from displaying strength and presence, conducting intelligence reconnaissance, and signaling strategic deterrence, to more dangerous war preparations. This is yet another sign that direct confrontation has come. Dual aircraft carrier exercises and frequent intelligence reconnaissance missions conducted by EP-3A and E-8C reconnaissance aircraft, submarines, and B-52 bombers have clearly gone beyond normal intelligence collection and deterrence. The United States is already rehearsing for an armed conflict against China. A well-organized U.S. military force system, formed by aircraft carrier formations, submarines, unmanned drones, and bombers, is interlaced with China's defense system in the south. Close encounters between the two have become normal.